SRL.
Hey guys, what is up? It is GG Destiny here, also known as Bagging Gets Gaming. Today we are going to be doing some tips and tricks for Destiny's Sparrow Racing League. Now, taking the fact that I'm a level 3 in Sparrow Racing and it took a long time to grind, and that it may look like it's a bit too easy, but if it looks like that, you're definitely wrong. So right out here at the gate, I just wanted to make sure that to state this one is try not to bump into anyone. There are definitely going to be people that just want to bump into you. That's the only reason that they're in Sparrow Racing League, is to make other people mad. So another fact, or not fact, what am I talking about? Another tidbit is you always want to hit as many gates as possible to because if you have a good Sparrow, I have the Soul Scout, it's one of the rarest ones, it's going to get you 130 miles an hour for every gate. So right when you go out of that gate, you're going to go 170 if you have a good Sparrow. So just hit as many gates as possible. I'm not a big fan of tricks that I did there, just because they actually do slow your Sparrow down if you don't complete the whole trick. On big jumps, it's totally okay, but like right here, it's fine. But on small jumps, try to limit your jumps, because they will mess you up. Another thing is don't stress about being in the lead all the time, because there is 3 laps and it's gonna take about 4 minutes to finish the whole race. So don't worry about hanging in the lead. It's not a big deal, because everyone's gonna mess up like I just did. So see, like I just messed up and I don't have any perks of Sparrow Racing that it gets slower time. I'm wearing all of my normal gear that makes me highlight. So technically, like right now is lap 2 and I'm in 6th place, and I'm extremely confident that I'm gonna at least get 2nd, because I know that people make mistakes, and I know that I'm a pretty good racer that knows how to race and can just come back from that. Now right here I got knocked out, but there's a shortcut that Daddy Dark just took that you can also take. I will show it to you on the 3rd lap. So use as many shortcuts as possible. I will also be doing a tips and tricks for Venus, and this is going to be Mars. And another huge tip that no one knows about is starting off, what you want to do is just be holding that accelerate button. It's going to get you like in the lead so much faster than people that actually press it down. So it's just a whole timing thing. And also, this is probably one of the biggest missed out facts about Sparrow Racing, is that your bumpers are so important. I used to never use them, but it was such a mistake, because when you use your bumpers, it's just so much better. So if you look at my speed right now, I'm going 120 to 130 miles an hour, and you can see that there's a little blue thing that fills out whenever I hit my L1 and R1 buttons. It's bumpers that make me shoot like this, and it's a great way to dodge people, walls, and just get. It's a best way for movement on Sparrow. Now, some people know some other ways to do it. I don't prefer it, because the way that my controller set up is I have bumper jumper, so it's just so much easier for me. And the way that you grip your controller is so important in Sparrow Racing. So hopefully normally you are gripping the whole controller with one index finger on either big paddles for PS4. Xbox One, you're going to be doing kind of the same thing, except your hands are going to be in a little different spot than PlayStation. I'm on PlayStation right now because I have big hands, and I just like the way that it feels instead of Xbox One. So you should have you need to have your middle fingers on the accelerate button and your index fingers on the little bumpers, because that will give you more movement and overall better time in Sparrow Race. So see, like, this is the mess up part. all you have to do is, if you mess up, don't get mad, because that's going to put you in a worse spot. Just hit as many gates as possible, and if other people are good racers and they hit all the gates, then props to them. But if they don't like that, then you're gonna get in front of them. So another thing, always use 3s of coins when sparrow racing, because it's super easy to get an exotic. I actually got my infective from sparrow racing, not the actual infective, but an engram that turned into an infective. And if you like, it's so bizarre how many times you can get an exotic engram just from racing. See, he got one. And so if you just pop it, even in all Crucible, it's not just in sparrow racing, it's in all Crucible. Make sure please to pop those 3 of coins. It's gonna benefit you so much. I've already gotten so much stuff from that. And let's see if I can get a, no I can't, okay, but it drops 320 to 311 stuff for rank 3, and that's what rank I am. So this has been a Bagging Gets production, and GG Destiny out. Peace.